YouTube, what's going on? It's Rob with Spray or Splash Fragrance Reviews, and today I'm going to do a quick video on a few fragrances I'm looking to pick up really soon, and this is based upon samples. If you're interested in finding out what those fragrances are, please stay tuned. All right, so often in my videos, I would say I think it's best to sample before you purchase so you don't, waste your money. Blind buying is not something that I would recommend to a person that's kind of like new into fragrances. You're taking a big risk that you may not like it. Even if, your favorite reviewer says they like it and, somebody else that say they like it, if you put it on your skin, you may not have the same opinion. So I do, believe it or not, have a lot of samples in my collection. I have a box that's just like nothing but samples, and I will purchase samples from time to time from different places, Lucky Sin and some other places, mostly for like the higher end, more expensive stuff. I'm not gonna say higher end, I'm just gonna say more expensive stuff. And it kind of helps. Sometimes it keeps you from buying a fragrance that you may not really care for all that much. I mean, you can always move it at another time if you need to, but sometimes you don't even need the hassle or headache of trying to have to do that. So these are fragrances that I picked up from different, brands that I really enjoy, and I'm, going to be picking up at some point in the near future. And I just wanted to quickly share them with you guys. So first one is from the house of Gallagher Fragrances. This one is called Rosé All Day. It's a gourmand apple fragrance, and man, it smells amazing. I know I've seen people talk about this fragrance, but I've never got my nose on it. And the notes on this one are on the front of this little sample card. As you can see, it's apple crisp, plum, dark rose, brown sugar, tonka bean, stainless steel. I can't speak for the stainless steel, but all those other notes are there, and they're easy to pick out. It's a great performer. In some ways you might think like a fragrance that smells like apple crisp might be too much, but it's not. It's a really nice, cool gourmand fragrance that I think is cool for the fall and going into the wintertime. I think it's a perfect fragrance for that time, maybe for like special occasions, family gatherings, stuff like that. I think it's a good fragrance for that. If it's available like I know it's in a 50, but if I can get it in a 30 mil, I think that would be even better for me, because it's not gonna be something I wear a lot, but I would wear it, and I think it's a really nice one. So, I mean, at this point in my journey, I'm not really looking to just amass this ridiculous amount of bottles. It's like I've got 2 different like shelving units full of fragrances. And it's just like, I don't need any more. I haven't needed any new ones for a really long time. So I'm at a point now where it's just like, you may even notice that like in the videos I do, I'm not really doing a lot of the same ones that everybody else are doing. Not to say that I don't pick up designer fragrances, but I just don't, that's just not like my thing right now. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get fragrances to round out my collection. I'm trying to put a little paint where it ain't in my collection for the most part. And I'm also trying to get fragrances that I feel like are the top for their note. Top vetiver, top leather, top boozy. Whatever that note is, I'm trying to get the best. So that's kind of where I'm at. I kind of got off track, but I wanted to put that out there. Another really nice one from this house that I'm thinking about, like I haven't said for sure I want to get it, but it's another one from Gallagher Fragrances, and this one is called Wicked Good. I don't know if you can even see that on this, but this one smells amazing. It's a deeper chocolate fragrance, and it's got like this nice vanilla behind it. Smells really authentic, really good, and like it doesn't overdo it. I'm uncertain about the performance. It doesn't push, and I don't think you really want a fragrance like this to push, but I feel like it should give you a certain amount of sillage, and I don't feel like I really get this one. This one kind of feels like it's more of an intimate type fragrance, like it's just kind of close to you. So I mean, that might be cool for a date, you know, intimate time, you know, with that special somebody. It might be cool for that. But you know, I think it would be cool if you were going out dressed to the nines, you put this on and it kind of like, it had a nice amount of sillage. Not necessarily projecting like crazy, but if it had a nice amount of sillage, I think it would be an automatic. It's a little pricey though. That's kind of another reason why I'm kind of like, I've always seen it at 200 plus and like, that's a bit much for something that I'm not going to be wearing a lot, but it's one that I'm considering. So again, from the house of Gallagher Fragrances, this is Wicked Good. One that I picked up from Lucky Scent sample, and this is based on fellow YouTuber. His channel is Fragrance Journey, and this brother did a video on this fragrance. It's from a house called Chapel Factory, and it's called Holy Stick. This is a Lucky Scent sample. And this one doesn't reinvent the wheel. It's just like this nice incense fragrance. And it's got like kind of a cherry tinge to it. It's really nice. It's different. Like I got that cherry punk when I did a video on that a couple months back, and that's like cherry and leather. This one is like cherry and a really nice incense. Almost like a churchy type incense. But man, it's nice, and it's something that I'm going to be picking up. If I can get this in a 30 or 50 mil, I'll definitely pick it up. This is not what I would get in 100 mil because I wouldn't wear it enough. It would just sit on my shelf, you know, for the most part, and I can't keep doing that. Doesn't make sense. What else do I have here? Oh, from the house of Motif Olfactif, this is Oasis. This is one that I've already used up. I mean, this one is gone. And this one is not really, it wasn't a whole lot to it. This was pretty much just like this kind of like fresh, clean, almost like shower gel type smell, but it was so relaxing. It was so just calming that I actually used this whole sample up over last summer, and I would just spray it on, and it felt good. The smell wasn't like mind blowing, but it just always felt good. And this is from fellow YouTuber Dr. Oz. This is his creation, so I'm gonna definitely pick this one up and add it. I think I've already got 2 from that house. No, I've got 3 from the house. So this will be my 4th, and I will be picking this one up. You could do a little research online and find out about this one, you know, if you want a little bit more detail. It's just kind of like this kind of clean, slightly soapy shower jelly, but not like in a blue type way. It felt different. It just was really a really relaxing, chill type fragrance, and this one I'm gonna definitely pick up. Oasis Motif Olfactif. What was another one? You know what? Oh yeah. Forgive me for a second. This is a really amazing house. This is Maja, Njie, and she's got like 5 or 6 fragrances. I got a sample pack from this house, and it was 6 fragrances, and they're all really, really nice. I mean, I've got the one I did a video on, which was Les Fleurs. Bought that one already. Then they've got this one in here. It's called Vanilla J or Vanille J. Really nice one. Nordic Cedar, Tobac. But another one I'm thinking about getting in addition to Les Flores is Tropica. Kind of like this island feel, vacation-y, kind of slightly, I want to say coconut. I don't want to say coconut, but yeah, it's got that coconut feel. Suntan lotion a little bit, but it's better than that. It's deeper than that. It doesn't smell generic at all. It doesn't smell like something you would get at a Bath and Body Works. It's got a lot more depth than that. It's kind of got like this fruity, I don't know if I want to say like a mango. It's got like a tropical fruit smell. If you know what tropical fruit candy kind of smells like, it's kind of got a smell like that with a nice coconut vibe. It smells really nice, and that'll be the next one I get from this house. This is Tropica from Maja, Njie. This is a really nice house. More people need to get up on this one, man. More people need to get up on this house, honestly. This house is really nice. I'll just show you the card again. So, and lastly, I'll try to keep it. I kind of ran a little longer than I wanted to, but the last fragrance for this little video was going to be one from the house of, wow, I almost dropped it. This is Floraiku. And this is one umbrella for two. Whew. This bad fella right here, man, smells amazing. It's blackcurrant absolute, genamachi tea, and cedar oil. Man, this one smells so good. Generic description, kind of like a grape tea smell, if that even makes sense, but it's way more than that. It's got a little bit of a woody base, of course, because of the cedar. Man, but this one just smells like, I don't get that reaction too often when I smell it, and I'm just like, damn, that smells like good. When I sprayed that, that's the kind of response this fragrance elicited from me. It was like a damn, this smells amazing. Wow. So this is what I'm gonna get. The only thing holding me back is the price. This thing is like $230. I think that's the cheapest I've seen. That's for 50 mil. And it's kind of got like a cool little presentation where it's got like the bottle, and then it's got like, I think the top part of the bottle can be turned into a travel spray. I think this picture of it is on the inside of this card. I don't know if you can make that out, but man, this fragrance smells so good. It's definitely one I will be adding to the collection when money is right and I can like blow $230. I got other things going on right now. My son is about to graduate, so you know, you kind of got to be smart. You can't always get what you want, but it's something I'm going to be buying and adding to the collection at some point in the near future. So, yo, those were a few fragrances from my sample box. I'll probably do another video like this in the near future where I kind of run through a few fragrances I want to add to the collection. Let me know some of the fragrances that you've got samples on you're looking to pick up in the real near future. I thank you so much for checking out the video. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you've never subscribed to the channel. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.